the back. Haters, they talk the chat. They step on the rock, I'm at. I'm a cave back. 400K. I found out where you lay at. I got the lurking and they hate cats. Pockets stay fat. I got the from the block and they scamming, they know what banks at. I got the work on the avenue, they know what tanks at. I got the that live in the mansion, they know what that. I got some that's up in the jet and they know what that. I came on top of the building, yeah, we had a plan. We came on top of the building, yeah, we never ran. Down there, thought that I had a fan. Oh, hey, any 10 o'clock, got a flight out, yeah, I'm going back out to Japan. I got 2 Billy truck and a bitch door with it.
Hey, let's go. I forgot he got top ran match. That nigga got defense. Look, he the first one jumped on the broadcast. He finna watch all my plays. I'm finna stop this shit.
It's the National Football League.
I know you watching. That's crazy.
Moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go.
Nigga, I'm playing again.
It should be a good one.
I know you're watching now.
Jets get set to face off with the Houston Texans. It's the
Texans.
final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Nah, for real.
This is Thomas Rawls, the former Seahawk, with his first carry. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Play action.
On second down, Darnold finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Buying time to his left. Fighting to stay upright. And now he's swallowed up and taken down. DJ Reader able to swamp him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And both guys were there, but
swatted that hoe. I had to catch too.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Darnold forced out to his left.
Fuck, I got you, bro. I'm just playing nervous. I got you, fool.
Covington. He's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it.
As long as Dolphins lose, I'm good. Shit, I got to win too, though.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17.
He got to play the Vikings.
Back 14 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody got to.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Now a first carry for Lamar.
Nah, boy. That run defense too nasty. Come on, fool.
They stop him at the line of scrimmage. Avery Williamson there to make the stop.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Yeah, on that.
He's just going to get rid of this thing.
Throw that away.
No one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Come back, come back.
Let's go.
Now some motion
Yeah.
before the snap.
Yeah.
And this will be
Let's
our
go.
first penalty of the night's proceedings.
Bro, I'm gonna blitz you, nigga. I ain't count.
And
Yeah,
now
yeah.
maybe they want
That
some
kind of
extra time
timeout.
to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a
You heard me on the
timeout.
broadcast.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I think he is, bro.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. Going deep this time.
Nigga.
And incomplete.
Yeah, let's go.
Contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Punt that bitch. Red
They
Lance.
didn't catch the ball in the backfield a
Red
week ago,
Lance.
and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over.
I should have let him beat me the first time.
Defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense.
That's a good little punt. I'll give it to you. That's a nice little punt right there.
Now the Jets offense.
You hear me, man? That's a nice little punt right there, man.
And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. A good pickup there, 26 yards. The former second-round pick.
Ooh,
This is
nigga Clowney got back there so
And he's gonna be
fast.
met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
That was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Here's Darnold now on 2nd down to Mixon on the check down. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Damn, it's 4th and 4. Crazy thing about it, I can't go for it. That's why I got to punt.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
And now out comes Houston. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Out to his left. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
And they hit Jordan loose. It's incomplete. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Watson. Underneath for Miller. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too.
I got this nigga a touchdown, bro. Nigga really trash. They roll out shit. They playmaking shit. That shit gay.
With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Texans have taken the early lead.
That shit gay.
That distance here, he had to catch it too before making the
run. Because the computer right there by a nigga, they just gonna stand there when they in zone, so they don't even follow a nigga. So that's just stupid, bro.
And catch it, and we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Bro.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
On 1st down, it's Darnold. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down is Darnold. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Under pressure,
bro,
the
this
Texans able to get
defense on my ass, bro. O-line, bro. I'm telling you, I get some O-line. That's a wrap.
Sack of the year. Here's Lachlan Edwards now.
That's exactly what I'm
As
getting.
the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
God damn, fool.
Offense now, they get set to head back.
Bro, I'm getting my ass whooped. Why the fuck you keep calling me for?
Last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Flush to his right. Going deep for Hopkins. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Morris Claiborne. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
After the interception, here's Darnold. That one's complete to Tomlinson. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now it's Darnold. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here's Darnold, flushed out right. He may try and run for this. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
This is Mixon. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. Give him 30 yards there. On 1st and 10, Darnold. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Darnold down to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. On 4th down, Darnold. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Texans defense stands tall. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here. 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Dancing to his left. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Try to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Buster Screen, and this one will be brought back to the 22.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Here's Darnold, escaping the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down.
This nigga got 9 people in coverage, bro. He cheating, really.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide-open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. A shotgun snap for Darnold. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Whitney merciless.
Damn, bro. I don't be having enough time. I be having niggas open, but I just don't be looking.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back.
That would have been OP in that paint.
After this short timeout. Third and long, it's Darnold.
This nigga dropped the ball!
Incomplete.
I'm mad little bitch. I'm pissed off.
Not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
My defense, all right. I ain't gonna say they good. They ain't good enough. But my offense, it's that Texas defense.
It's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Trying to shake off the interception, but look to throw. Dumps it complete to Miller. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Here's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Come back. Green, green. Two jet. Richmond.
Out of the gun, Watson. Flush to his right. And
nope.
It's going to be incomplete.
Nope. Let's go. Punt that ball.
Right
yeah.
Sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
Come on, offense. Do something.
What a difference a week makes. Last week, he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week, he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the
I almost
and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away this timing.
And New York set to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Partner, we're into the second quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you've got going on. The only concern you have, if you get to the half, what adjustments will the offense make to try to defeat you?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I know he don't like that. I know he over there mad.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're
Let's
going to get
go.
timeout instead.
Yeah, talk about
As they'll
playmaker.
Stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Leopard! Leopard!
They go play action here on first down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
You know what
As
I'm
they stop it with 19
saying.
seconds to go in half number 1. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Gun, gun! Gun, gun! Gun, gun! Gun, gun!
Darnold from the gun. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. A final shot before the break. Darnold throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Santos, we now proceed to the start of the second half. So we reach halftime here in a 4-point game. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Here comes Bruce Ellington on the return. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take
I already know
here.
it.
They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
This is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects.
I got that my first. I got that my first try and did this shit
You've
since.
done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are.
Let's go.
And for a third
Let's
time,
go.
he's intercepted.
Let's go. User, don't play with me. Reb Antoine, don't play with me.
That's now a second
Let's go. He trying to play me.
weeks from his linebacker
Look, I
position.
know he saying something. He probably said something in the group.
He has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot
Yeah.
dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Leopard! Leopard! Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
They run with a rookie from Virginia State, Trenton Cannon. And a solid run
Damn.
down inside
You watching the game?
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick
You
up
tired,
the
my
inside
shit?
game. The disadvantage of blitzing.
Oh my gosh, what the
often
fuck?
alters
I don't
the
like you,
spacing and
fool.
run fits, and these creases like they were able to exploit right there.
This is
Let's go, R.A. That nigga the truth.
But he takes it all the way to the 2. A very solid gain of 27.
Yeah. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Watch it now, Barney.
Back to throw, Darnold. Flushed out right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
They'll give it to him up the middle. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. He got halfway home there, down to the 1, but a good job of keeping him out of the end zone.
Exactly. Halfway home isn't all the way home, right? So they feel pretty good about keeping him out on that play.
Watch it now, Barney. No. Check. Patriot. Over.
Here's a run with Mixon.
I didn't get that.
No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
And I think that's going to go down as...
Let's go! Let's get it! Yeah!
Touchdown now on the season.
Come on, D. I want that same energy, defense.
So they went for it from the 1 on 4th and goal, and they got it done.
And I made the extra point. Let's go.
This is the new NFL.
This is the updated NFL, and I like it. I know that quarterbacks across the league have spent the entire offseason and even
went for it on 4th and 1. Quarterback sneak. You watching now?
More on 4th down. Let's go get it. Because nowadays, you've got to score points to win games in the NFL. You can't just rely on your defense to hold them.
I think the quarterbacks want to eliminate field goals inside of 30 yards, probably.
Well, listen, they have enough confidence in themselves that they can call plays and make plays that they won't need those field goals inside the 30.
And here comes the Texans now. And last time, 1-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback.
This bitch ass block. This nigga got all the blocks on that bitch.
A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
All right.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him.
Freeman, running back, rookie out of Texas. Bro, running fast and a beat.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface.
He dropped it. He could have threw it to the nigga over the middle for about 30. Damn, I thought he was finna do it to me.
This one is incomplete.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an
Damn.
open receiver and got forced out to his right.
That really helps.
Try to hit his back.
I'm giving him at least.
Moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier obviously for a right-handed quarterback if he was going to his
between the
left.
Dolphins and the Vikings,
Exactly.
between there, like, see, whoever lose, not going to the playoffs, but so you win, you got a chance still, though. Hold up.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. A shotgun snap for Watson, escaping the pressure right. And that's complete.
Nope.
Talented.
Go.
And this time
There should have been a legal touching. I know he stepped out of bounds.
Good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation,
He finna run
on
over us.
able to stop him before he can get a good head of steam going.
Here's Watson, eluding the pressure right.
Oh, you're not.
Going deep for
No, you're not. Let's go, baby. Pick that bitch. Get up and run, nigga. Let's go, nigga. Yeah. On his ass.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
He had something. It wasn't that.
6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering Is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected?
Anderson loses the football.
I fumbled that hoe, fool. I fumbled, but I got it back.
The defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
Yeah, I play him. I play him.
All concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. They'll run it now out of the gun.
J.J. Watt, bro.
Nigga
get out the block so fast, and he the end. He done got in the middle on my ass. But shit, he a 99 though, and he on that 60-something overall lineman. So that's
there, and it's for a minimal gain. And let's face it, if that's all you're going to get running the ball, you're not got much success against him and his team.
J.J. and Clowney next to each other, so that's
which isn't easy to
can't do nothing with that.
It's really not, because you got to try everything. Can you go around him? Can you go by him? Can you influence him to get him out of position so maybe you can wall him off? He's a really sharp, intelligent player, as well as a physical specimen.
Here's Darnold now on second down. The grab made by Curse over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
I wasn't even looking downfield for.
When people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like,
he's trying to strip.
Especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
No. Check. Patriot. Watch it now, Barney.
They'll run with Cannon, and he might have got
that nigga steady his stick to me. I'm glad I ain't fumbled yet. Well, I did, but I got it back.
A gain of 3, second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping.
That's what I'm saying. That little nigga there,
take the bait and move
he supposed to fumble
and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Nixon, and he's going to find his way forward here for a modest gain. J.J. Watt,
but that's my weak side though. So this side ain't got nothing going for.
Stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way.
They both be on the same side regardless. But sometimes he'll put J.J. on the end and have Klein that linebacker though. So he be fixing shit up.
Essence of the running game.
Cause he had.
On EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Watch it now, Barney.
On third down,
trash ass O-line. I got a punt. I knew I should have threw it.
50 right at midfield.
No.
That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll be fourth down. Here's Lachlan Edwards now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And he deserves a bronze.
Hey, look at that punt though. Watch that punt though. 1 yard line.
And the Texans set to come onto the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
Frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
Hell yeah.
We're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back.
He got 4 receivers on the field,
fool.
Right, I don't even know what to do, to be honest.
Calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiper. And that'll bring up second down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
Man. Well, I ain't even say that, fool.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. On 2nd and 10, Watson. Griffin's got it, middle of the field.
Caught that hoe.
And they'll get him down up past the 15.
Oh, my God.
A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what we thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Give me that! Give me that! User! User! Nigga! Watch this! Watch this shit, nigga! Watch that shit!
And they have it at the 38-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for defensive
Play, man, hey.
I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy
What?
right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in
Yeah, I
order
know,
to
I'm
make
trying.
that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground,
If that was my fast nigga.
Taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Leopard! Leopard!
Once again, they run with Mixon. They'll wind up.
Oh, I see how exactly he doing. He loading that left side, but on the right side he's just clowning and watch. So he want nigga to he fold that bitch up every time. All right, okay, okay.
Opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now.
Please keep that same mindset.
That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Throwing here on third down. Darnold. And he couldn't
I almost
hang on
fucked
to it
up.
through the contact. Incomplete.
I almost threw a
Didn't have a
pick.
receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
It's all right. I got another good point.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
It's on the 4 this time.
Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And
Hey, I got that shit from NCAA. I used to pin a nigga on the one so much on that whole fool. Easy, bro.
And really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch.
I play like that. Then nigga I get a safety every time, fool. But niggas want to play.
He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
Come on, pick that!
Themselves here. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Green the line! Green the line!
Yeah.
Throwing again is Watson. Flush to
This
his
nigga
right.
Watson.
Oh, this is taken
Caught
in.
that hoe. What's up, Jermaine Johnson, bro? Why you leave that man?
Shy of the 35 to the 34. Give him 30 yards there. On first down, it's Watson. Flushed out right. Underneath for Miller. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards
Yeah.
so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And this will be incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Reset! Down! Green the line!
Watson looks to throw again. Steps away to his left. Going deep for Hopkins. And
This nigga caught that hole, bro.
And he'll be taken down, but not before getting
Deep down the field. This nigga finna probably beat me, bro.
A big gain of 38 there on third down. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Richmond.
On first down, Watson escaping the pressure right.
Should have fumbled
here right around the 23
with Deshaun Watson trying to run that hole.
5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
Come back. Tiger. Richmond.
On second down, here's Watson. Being chased out left.
Just go. Oh, through that nigga.
His throw is incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target. And it's
Nah,
third down.
yeah, nah.
So he's unable to
He don't want to throw
complete
it deep, bro.
Just not the
He
game that
does
you
not
would
want to.
expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is
Pick.
he a little bit
He finna
dinged
throw a
up
pick.
here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Richmond.
He's back to throw. Buying time to his left. He finds his target, Fuller.
Got it first.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. And now all of a sudden, the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. It's 1st and 10 from the 12.
Black 22. Tiger.
Back to throw. Forced out to his left. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Richmond. Come back.
Back to throw.
Let's go, D.
Get a throw away. He's taken down. Jordan Jenkins in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll.
Brandon, you got to have some urgency here. You got to get the guys back to the line of scrimmage, but the problem is all 30 yards downfield after that play.
Dancing to his left.
Oh, he almost caught that hole. Oh, my heart. Oh, shit.
Took their shot at going for the
God
win,
damn it.
didn't get it. Now bring on the field goal unit, tie this thing.
It's the right call. I truly believe that. But if I'm on defense, I'm also staying a little loose here in case they want to be really aggressive and fake it.
Nah, it tipped out of bounds.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker.
Hold on, be quiet, please. Shh. Ah, I missed it. I'm trying to hear for the motherfucking field goal. I couldn't hear shit.
It's good, and they will tie this game here in the final seconds.
Watch me turn this out for a TD.
A money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now out come the Jets. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive, you do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something downfield.
What would you do?
What I would do is either hand it off
I'm
inside
not
or more likely take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
Let's see if they are in line with Charles Davis. And he's going to be out of bounds.
I'll do. I got it.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
That's all I need.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Jets set to take the field. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. A first down throw, Darnold to Mixon on the check down. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Steps away to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Darnold on third down. Anunua's got it, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 2 minutes to go here in overtime. We'll be back after this. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory. Down at the 31. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 2nd down, Darnold finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And now the Texans want to call another timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
Man.
3rd and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive.
Detroit! Detroit! Back 99 Philly, here we go! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky!
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold.
Ball game. Ball game. Touchdown.
And he's in. Touchdown.
Ball game.
A partner, a great game that we got to see and make it extra special. Not only 4 quarters with you in this one. I got some overtime. A little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we start overtime, and then we get the dramatic end to finish things off as well.
GG, bro.
So for the Jets, the final 2 weeks are going to tell the story for them as they move to 9-5 with the win. And they'll get another home date next week as the Packers will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Texans, this is basically
That
just
nigga got funny, bro.
that
nigga said stupid.
And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the
Bro, if you was in the group chat, bro, you gotta get in there, bro. You funny. This nigga funny, bro.
Alongside Charles Davis, thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll
Hey, that was a
talk to
good
you
ass.
next time.
That's the best game I had all year as far as me winning. Tell me I played so trash. Nah, I played good, fool. Get that to me, bro. You can't tell me out. I'm gonna say I didn't play good. Come on.
Okay, I'm back to school. This is open campus. I should slap it open-handed. Tough life, I told her model she need lower standards. Asked her if she had a twin. I feel like Joey. Big spender, Chris Jenner.
See whoever got the upgrade. Ooh, my nigga 90. He's a 90. Now 92. That nigga should have went up to a 92.
Why shouldn't I charge me, myself, and I play the odds? Yes, head dog, holler them all. Strutting like Pac out the court, hop out the Porsche, shake that, got that menu, the a la carte. Boy, I had to make my point about this wave. Watch for the sharks bounce. I gave it up and
How many picks did I throw? I don't think I threw none. If I didn't, man, that's good. Yeah, cause we ain't advanced yet. I'm in there. I think I just clinched the playoff spot. If I get one more for sure, I know I'm gonna beat the Packers, but I don't know about Hitter. I might just lose on Hitter on purpose because I ain't trying to beat him and then have to play him the first round. Nah. Hell nah. You gonna have to get that bye.